doing something over and over and again and expecting a different result. Einstein said that. I realized that, being part of a company for more than 25 years, people do make certain perceptions about me. Now I need to do things differently to shake that perception, to make it well suited for my next level of career path. So that's when I did my research to do executive programs at this point in my life. And, in the current scheme of things, I do interact with the senior executives in my client organizations, be it UK, Europe, and Australia and Latin markets. That needed me to instill trust in them, to make them see that I'm one among them. So that's when I did a research on a global program, which will help me to get that kind of a perspective. And of course, Chicago Booth, being ranked number one in the business schools, it topped in my search, and my friends also recommended, and that's how I ended up here. While I stepped into my career, 25 years back, with a university degree from a top university from India, at this point in time, over 2 decades of career life, the things which we handle in today, there are various problems and challenges are thrown at us at every point in time, whether it is from our vendors or our partners or the work which we do. So in the current scheme of things, for us to navigate these challenges and get into the success, I needed to possess the executive gravitas, through which I will handle those problems, well suited, and as well as, lead with grace and command a room with my communication. And I'm sure all of these things I learned through the ADP programs. As a cohort, we had an opportunity to be part of classroom sessions, both in London and Chicago Leisure Center. And also the Northwest Education team helped us to have an immersive module in the India, Delhi. So all three locations, gave us a kind of a global perspectives. And we are lucky to have a global members in our cohort as well. So, when we get together as in a classroom, it actually created a bonding because because of the pandemic, we used to have a hybrid kind of a blended mode of online as well as classroom sessions. While we had a lot of learning through online, being part of a classroom was really created that kind of a bonding, and I've got lifelong friends through this cohort, and they also brought a lot of new perspectives because we had a diverse group of cohort members, diversity in terms of geography, in terms of industry and domain knowledge, and the perspectives they bring in during the classroom discussions, and more of case study driven and simple, making learning simple through the framework and the methods. It really helped us, and it personally it helped me to pick up the tools, tips and methods, which I can put it in my backpack, which will help me to equip my success in the next level of careers things. I think at this point in life, I see this as a turning point because being part of this wonderful cohort and a top ranked business school, which is globally recognized, that absolutely elevates my profile in the, of course, in the social media and the community with which I collaborate. And, moreover, the ADP program is inclusive of the Chicago Booth executive community. So I get to interact with a lot of Chicago Booth alumni through the annual event which is happening across the locations. I had an opportunity to be part of one of the annual event which is called Fiber, and through which I got 100 more alumni to be interacted with, and lot of life stories to learn and share, because many of them are different walk of life, and it is quite amazing to share and learn a lot of perspectives from them. And I'm sure this will help me to get into a next level of career.